Hello, YouTubers. I hope you enjoy my show. Sorry we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks. It was Christmas and New Year's stuff. So, it was a ban list while we were out, so this had to wait. It was the winners and losers of the ban list. Of the new ban list in January 2024, which is now. So the ban list just hit. Just live now, actually. Yeah. So the new ban list was a big haul. A big list. It was sort of a cut down on everything and sort of a little bit of tidy up, and I had to try and do 25. I know trying to do 25 contains things like rather a lot. Okay, let's get on to it. Let's get the winners. The losers. The losers were Infernoble. Infernoble lost one key card, and that was Insol. Now, and Mikongo lost his card too. Now you can still do Infernoble combos. You just can't do it the way you're supposed to do it, with Resolve and Harmony equipped. But that fixes a lot of issues also. Now, doesn't it? Yes. So that fixes a lot of issues with the deck. It means you don't have to play so many equips now, which means your deck could be a little bit consistent. With the Infernoble stuff, sometimes your deck was inconsistent because you had to play so many equips, you end up drawing so many equips and stuff. So I think this is an opportunity for Infernoble to do something about. I think this could be a good opportunity. Tear! The loss! No! Megiddo! Come back! They lost those two cards. So that means there's a few things are changing now for Tia. It means you can't see the mill 5 anymore. Again. So it means a lot of things. It means you can try a lot of different variants, I think. I think the best version now will probably be the Danger build with the Horus sort of build. Is quite a good idea. Yes, you won't mill so many, but it might be quite a good option. Also, Tia's still quite a hard deck to learn, so people are still... It's one of those decks, it's not the easiest to pick up, but it's the most fun deck you can play. So I think it's got a good potential next format, for this format coming up. Yep, I think Tia's one of the most fun meta decks ever you can play. Yes, it's a nightmare to pilot, but sometimes you need a nightmare to work, and sometimes it works. Yes. Antimatter Painters. They haven't done very much recently. They haven't lost anything. They have gained a card, actually. They have gained Redox. Redox is back, so we can't play Blood Dragon. We can't play the super heavy, but we could play Blood Dragon and play like Redox and play that sort of version, that sort of thing with it, which is cool, quite well. I think that's alright. It's still a game, but it's not really a game so much. The problem with Antimatter Painter is there's not a really good rock engine now. Sort of Antimatter Painter sort of been power crap, and it hadn't really had a chance to shine, so maybe you might have a chance to shine now with Redox and the fairy guys, the earth people, if you remember correctly. Yeah, they kind of help out with the deck too. You also got throw the Tyrion into this rain also. Yeah, that is very true. So you can throw those sort of decks. They didn't lose anything. They didn't gain anything. This is sort of in between and stuff, which is cool. Hero Ace lost. Letha went to 1, so that is fine. Rescuers is still okay. I think this deck's not very good. Look, I beat it with Fire King's Horus. Okay? That proves stuff, okay? Even with the Fire, that means the Hero Ace player didn't know how to play against Fire King. And I was trying to be prepared. Oh, he was not a very good player. Hero Ace is one of those funny decks. He doesn't do very much, okay? Your end the board is a D-barrier and a pop, okay? That's not amazing. And not great, okay? The best monster is set in form and paths. It's a control deck. It's a control deck. I know some people say it's a combo deck or a mid-engine stuff. Yes, it's a fire deck, I get that. But there's better decks to play in this. I think Vikings is 10 times better in this. Because, hey, you're not cluttering your hands with loads of cards you don't need and stuff. You can play it any way. It's Bat Giants. Well, this deck is very, very vulnerable. What it can do sometimes. Sometimes you just brick and just not call it a day. It's just sometimes how it works. Now with Hydra now 1, it's gonna be a lot harder. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder. Yes, and stuff, which is cool. But it'd still be fine. I still think it'd be one of the best decks. I think it'd be like the second best deck or not. There's nothing amazing about last format. So, but Vanquish Soul, that last deck could only be one. Which is fine. Vanquish Soul didn't have to play. It could only be one. Vanquish Soul was came second of YCS. So I think this is a chance. Now you got lost. You could only be one. And Golem Badge and Rivalry and stuff. You lost all that sort of floodgate sort of way of playing the game. You can sort of play now more combo and more. Oh, okay. Now I can make a negation. I can do this. I can do that. You got a lot more. It can come more like a toolbox sort of deck, go second and punch and everything, like you, or it could be like a going first and sort of play something that can stop you. So it can change the way it wants to play now, which is nice. It gives it a nice diversity. Yes, you lose it could only be one, but that's absolutely fine. Yes. Unchained loss. The new level 6 Unchained Soul or Rage, whatever it was called. It lost that, which is fine. I still think you can still play Unchained the way you want to play it, like a combo deck. It means you have to play 2 of the Water 1. Or you might have to play slightly different now. You might have to play a Link spamming one when you make Nightmare, Griffin and all that stuff. And end on like a, I don't know, like a Squirrel Drain or an anti-spell. Stuff like that. Not the best way of playing the deck, I would say, personally. Yeah, you're looking at that now. Oh, you might have to go sort of a weird route now. I think you might have to go like a Evil Eye sort of build. I mean, not Evil Eye, Evil... Yeah, you could put Evil Eye, I guess. I'm looking like more Live Twin sort of build. Evil Twin sort of build. Okay, which might be quite interesting, I think. I think Unchained's going to be good this format. It's going to be the better deck. I think it's going to be the best deck of the format. Yep. And now the winners! We got Purely only got 1 hit. And I got the Sleeping Memory Battle, which means you only draw 4, not 6. Which is fine. But remember, Purely does not play many monsters. So, it's not a very good deck to play instead because it does not play enough monsters. It only plays a minimum. It only plays sometimes 11 and sometimes 16. So it depends what you're playing. And I'm not a big Purely player because it just sits on Wild One. Yeah. What's going funny about this deck is the Goblin Rider can just go, oh, detach your Purely card. Bop, 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 bop. Yep. And they can just go off like mad. Yep. But that's next format for you. Yep. Affinity got Affinity altering back to 3. And that's fine. Affinity is fine. Affinity hasn't done that much to its format. Affinity is fine. Let's be honest. It's fine. It won't do very much, but it's nice to see it off the list. They need to get Launcher off and stuff, but if there's only going to be any Affinity support in the future, I think this is more of a future-proofing thing. So, nice cleanup. Yeah. Castia got Unicorn back to 3. Which is fine. If there's no Rice Hard, it's fine. Yep. They just need to keep Rice off the list. Now, Cash is turning now into a Cash stun deck with Fenrir's you control, which is quite interesting. I thought it would go this route, but I also thought it can go second. So there is a lot of routes it's still going. So Cash is doing fine. Cash is doing fine, but not much is how. Remember, Cash is inconsistent because it's level 7 sometimes, and sometimes it just can't do very much. Yep. Remember, if you just have a monster on their side of the field, they have to get their birth, which is a problem. Yep. Sprite, yep. Starter back at 3, which is fine. We needed more starters, actually. We kind of need another starter to do our thing. Now with Sprite, it's gone different recently. It's not been freeforming so well. I think this extra starter is a good lift to it. Sort of give it like a nice push up. Yep. It might give you a bit of a push. Maybe Sprite's been a bit power crept now. It needs to need a nice little upgrade and stuff. It's been a little while, but I think Sprite has been doing alright. Yeah, it's been doing fine. It's been doing fine. The best variant is still the Rudic variant with the for hire. That's still the best variant to master. But I think there might be a new Sprite deck in the works next format. Yep. August Hopper is back! Yay! be a joy for Hard Power Combat. Now, August is in a good spot now because it gives it loads of engines you didn't have the chance to play last time. You can play with the Horus engine, you can play with the Bestials. Yes, the Bestials can hurt your deck, but they could help your deck. Yes, because it gives you an extra monster to put on the field. There's also Auto Addicts. There's loads of little engines you can play in August and January. And August can play Runic also. So there's loads of different sort of nice little engines you can play in the deck to make it gel and stuff. There's quite a lot of cool sort of things you can do. I think August could be one of those decks you could play in any deck and it can make it better. Yes, it's a long time since I've seen August play, so it might be quite cool and stuff. I think this could be a good opportunity for people. The Centurions didn't do anything. No Red Dragon Archfiend Hot Red Dragon Archfiend band, but it's fine. The Centurion is fine. They've not done very much. They've got a few tops now and then, but they haven't done very much. But I think this is pretty good. This is a good sort of scope. Next format, they might do something. So, yep. Ghost League got some more support in the last list. They didn't get hit, but they're coming up in the next sort of format. So they got some new stuff coming with the White Century sort of stuff, which would be quite cool. Some new fish stuff. Might have to do some test match with that quite soon. But I quite like Ghost League. I think this deck has a good potential next format and stuff. Remember, there's a lot of decks and they didn't get really hit so much. They got so much. So, and that's the video. So I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe for Watch All. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Skype, and Instagram and Twitter and stuff, or X down, Facebook, all those. So it's been a couple of weeks. It was Christmas and New Year, so I got some nice presents. You see this nice jumper I'm wearing now, so I got a nice new jumper if you want to see. So I got some other stuff too. So I hope you enjoyed the show today, and hope you too had a good New Year and stuff. So hope you enjoyed the show today. Peace, everyone. Good luck and doing, everyone.